Nice.
Hi everyone, welcome to Brent Russell Enterprises. I'm Brent Russell, this is my enterprises. I'm a carpenter and I do carpentry things. This is how you tile a simple tile backsplash. Please like and subscribe. Star wipe. Okay, first things third, we gotta figure out if this kitchen is nice and level. To do that, we're gonna use a laser and we're gonna see how level. A DeWalt laser, because it's the one they had. I'm not really brand biased to most things. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. So what I do to check my level, put it this way, it'll fall down. So if you put it backwards, it'll stay there. Put a line here. Here. Corner of this side. Like that. Now, bump our laser up that line. Not the best in the back corner, but that's alright. Money, I don't have to cut the tiles. If those didn't line up, we would have to cut all of the bottom lines of the tiles to make the tile that height. Thanks, Trudeau. So you always want to start on the back wall first. That way you can put your tiles on this way, and then when we do this side wall, the tile butts in and makes it so you don't see that line on the first thing you gotta do is find the center. And 7 inch. Alright, so I need to cut 3 perfectly. I forgot my saucepan. Now we gotta put some water in this thing for the first time in over a year. Okay, let's cut some stuff. Alright, those are the starters for this side. These are the starters for this side. If you're tiling, get yourself one of these. You can clean the grout lines out super nice with them. Essential tile tool. Okay, the only thing left to do now is start tiling. If you're tiling a kitchen that has a stove, and to turn the elements on are buttons, not the spinny things, lock the stove. Because you'll lean on that button and press it and turn the element on and then burn the crap out of yourself. Ask me how I know. So we're doing backsplashes. So I'm going to use mastic. It's what I've always used for backsplashes in a non-wet area. Works great. I have, I want to say it's 1/4 inch V-trowel. I don't remember the size. I have a V-trowel. This wall's not bad. Let's start tiling. So take a bunch of it off your lid. Now, I'm going to take a couple of these. Now we can add a little bit more. Okay, last little section on this wall. Okay, this is how we cut out these. Okay, first side is on, complete. Got all the stuff under there. Next, we're gonna do over here, but I need some trim for that, and it's late, and I gotta go to the store. That'll be tomorrow. Okay, we're back. It's a new day. Going to this side all done today. And then first thing, we need to pull out all this stuff and wipe this down and clean it. The second day, mastic hasn't quite cured yet. It's dry. Hasn't quite cured yet. It's dry, but it hasn't cured. So if I can get all this stuff off and clean it really nice, I can clean it really nice. Perfect. Away we go. That side's all done to the window. Side's all done to the window. Now I just gotta go up and around. Okay, last couple of pieces. Okay, we're back. Day 3, which could be day 2 if you would have installed all the tile in one day. Silly goose. Just gotta clean and then we're gonna grout. Okay, things we need for grout. A little bucket, the grout. Clean mixing mixer. Ice cold filtered water. Measuring cup. A drill for mixing it. And a grout trowel. First thing we're doing is gonna read the instructions. These instructions say to mix the grout. We need 1.1 quarts or 1.094 liters. So, cold filtered water, has to be cold filtered water. Don't use tap water. Don't use warm water. It'll make it set up really fast. And we're gonna do 1 liter. All right, it says add the water, add that, low speed, 4 to 5 minutes. Only cut the corner of the bag. Another pro tip, when you're pouring it into your bucket, take a little circle width, about that much. Oh, at least I got the right size bucket. Cool. So take a little bit like that much. That way, if you have a hole, we'll also don't do this on your client's deck. Oh no! A disaster has happened. Okay, we're all mixed. Now we're gonna start grouting. what you do is just put it all on diagonal angles. Okay, now we're gonna have a clean bucket and a dirty bucket. So this is gonna be the dirty bucket. This is gonna be the clean bucket. So what we're gonna do is clean our sponge in the dirty bucket, wring it right out, put it in the clean bucket. Clean our sponge in the dirty bucket, wring it right out. And then we're gonna do one swipe and then one swipe. And then we're gonna clean it. Do one big swipe. One big swipe into the dirty bucket. Take our next one. Now you just keep wiping until it's clean. Okay, so it's all on, all grouted, it's all buffed a bit, first buff. Next thing, we gotta clean everywhere. You must clean the client's floor now. Okay, everything's in, grouted, floor's clean. Walls are clean. I'll be back tomorrow to silicone and install the light switch cover. And then this job is complete. I mean, I guess I could come back later and do that.